What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Two-Time, bringing y'all a brand new segment to the YouTube channel, bruh. I think it was time for a change. I ain't really been active on my account, and I feel like I need to be. Because I have a lot of stuff flowing through my mind right now, and I feel like I just need to make a podcast out of it, bruh. Because I have a lot of opinions that I need to voice. Y'all gotta hear me, bruh. Because if y'all don't hear me, who will? This is for the public. I do this for the public. I don't follow the public, but I do it for the public. So I don't agree with a lot of people that y'all be saying. I don't be agreeing with a lot of stuff y'all be saying. It's a lot of stuff, and y'all gotta hear me. So I'm gonna start my own shit. I'm gonna talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about. It's gonna piss a lot of people off. So y'all gotta stay with me for this one, because it's gonna be a roller coaster of a podcast. I'm calling it 2 times MOSHPIT. Every Monday will be a football video, NFL, college, something of that nature. So majority of the time I'll be playing Madden for that. Just so y'all know that that's a football video. So y'all see like Madden or something, y'all know, okay, he's talking about football today. Okay, yada, yada, yada. But don't leave just yet. Don't leave just yet. Because I know I have some people in the audience that don't really mess with football. So I got my heroes, like my MCU, DCEU, everything going on with that, dropping every Wednesday. That's going to be more about the superhero stuff. I'm going to be playing Spider-Man. I'm going to be going over things of that nature and that type of stuff and that type of video. I don't know if I already said it, but Mondays, my football videos will be dropping every Monday. So every Monday, be on the lookout for that. And then every other Friday is going to be about more like a laughing, joking, NBA topic kind of thing. Every other Friday, I'll just be laughing and stuff. And I'll be playing like 2K or something with my friends. This is whatever's going on at the moment. Nothing too serious, nothing too crazy. This is to bring some laughter to the content, so I'm not always so hostile or so judgy when I'm doing this stuff, because a lot of people want to see some laughter and stuff. I'm going to be bringing some of my friends on here as well, so it's not going to be just my opinions I'll be hearing. I'm going to bring on some friends. Who knows? So I may share some MCU stuff with some people. I will be leaking some stuff. I'll be doing like trailer reviews and everything like that on that channel. I mean, not on that channel, on that type of stuff on Wednesday. Also, I may do like power. I may like do like some power after show reactions and stuff, just to bring some more content to it, just to bring some more fluid to it, just so we're not so stiffed up and like so amped up for like this, like the littlest stuff. So just to be curious today, this is year 2025 of my Madden League, bro. We're in year 2025. A lot of stuff has gone. Lamar is on the Texans now. Hey, I didn't release the brother. He's just there, all right? I have a few players. I did not cheat to get them. They was in the free agency. I just signed them. My team's a 99 overall because I worked them up. I built them up. I've had this team for the last 4 or 5 years. Get over it. I don't know why y'all tripping about that anyway. So now let's get into the nitty-gritty of stuff. Let's get into the reason why you're here. And first of all, this is all real. Excuse me, this is off the dome, bro. I don't cut no stuff. I don't remake videos, nothing. This is straight me just talking, bro. Y'all get the full nonchalant 2-time right now, bro. Raw and in action. Pause. You feel me, bro? Let's go. Let's get it started, bro. We have a very packed day today. This show today is gonna be very action-packed because we have a lot of things to discuss in a short amount of time that we have today. I don't want to bore y'all and keep out here too long. I'm gonna keep it like a little short and sweet. And let's get into the topics of today's show. One, we got to talk about why Barry Sanders is not in my top 5 running backs. I'm sorry, he is not. We got to discuss that. It's going to piss a lot of people off. Do not exit out this damn video. You're going to hear me, damn it. You're going to hear me, damn it. Do not exit out. Then we got to talk about my top 5 receivers of all time, bro. We got to discuss that, bro. And my list is going to shock y'all. It's going to be very surprising. Do not leave when I say my list, bro. They're going to piss me off. I can already see the comment section now ready to take off and stuff after I didn't even say anything yet, bro. Just chill, all right? Then we got to talk about why I'm taking Luke Kuechly over Ray Lewis. Don't even say it, bro. Don't even say it. Just let me explain, and I'm going to explain later in the video why I'm taking him over him, all right? And then we're going to end off the show with Kyler Murray's brand new deal. Shout out to K1. And what that means for the man himself that we're playing against actually right now, Lamar freaking Jackson. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into the nitty-gritty, bro. Why isn't Barry Sanders in my top 5? All right, let me start off by saying this, bro. Right off rip of the show, bro, because I want to get into nitty-gritty from first second in. I'm not disrespecting no scat backs when I say this, bro. When I say this top 5, bro, I'm not disrespecting no scat backs. One of the best backs I've ever seen in my own eyes, that's not even in the league, is a scat back. and it goes by the name of Drake Anderson. That's probably the best running back I've ever seen with my own eyes, bro. If y'all don't know who that is, look him up on Huddle. Went to Chandler High School, bro. I played with him in 7th grade. I knew that dude was going to be crazy when I seen him play in 7th grade with me, bro. The man is electric. So I'm going to throw that out there right now. Look him up. He tore us up my freshman year. He went to Chandler. I went to Bastion, if y'all don't know. Freshman year, he scored like 3-4 times against us, beat us 42-0. Did the same thing to us our senior year, bro. And didn't score 3-4 times against us. So he's probably the best back I've ever seen. No, this list that I'm about to say right now is no hate towards scat backs, all right? But this is how I feel. This is how I feel, so don't get mad when I say this. So, first of all, the reason why Barry Sanders can't be in my top 5 is reason number 1, he leads the league in negative rushing yards. Yeah, I said it. And y'all going to say, well, he's at the top 3, top 5 list of, like, yards and, like, touchdowns and stuff. Why can't he be top 5? Just because he's leading negative rushing yards, why can't he be top 5? Bro, you cannot be top 5 if you're leading the league in negative rushing yards, bro. You just can't. I don't feel like that. I really don't. Oh, I'm about to also tell y'all, I don't do stuff off the stats, bro. I do it off the eye test, dog. I do it with what I see, bro. I do it how I feel. I'm not going off of stats and stuff, because the stats don't always show what's going on, bro. It don't. You got to see what's going on behind all that, bro. You got to see what's going on with it, bro. Like, what's going on? So, first, he leads the league in negative rushing yards, even though I understand it's a stat. But you can't be top 5 if you're leading that. Let's get that off the record. Let's take that off the record right now. You just can't. And I'm going to name 5 running backs I'm taking over him right now. Right now. Just to start a team. Just to start a team over him. Because I ain't going to lie. Barry Sanders can't be my lead back if I'm starting a team, bro. He just can't. Because that little scat back shit ain't working. It's really not. And I'm going to explain why right now. I got Adrian Peterson in there. Walter Payton. Sweetness. Come on. Sweetness. I got Eric Dickerson in there. Derrick Henry's in there. And the best running back of all time, Emmitt Smith, as the number 1 back. Like, he's in that top 5. That's my top 5 right there. And I'm going to explain why I have those guys in my top 5. Now, I'll probably say, why the hell is Henry in your top 5? The man only played like 3-4 years. Listen, bro, I'm about to explain right now. So, I've been playing football since I was damn near 5-6 years old. I've been studying football, watching football for the last 20 years. Since I was damn near 3, I've had the shit in my blood, bro. In my blood. I've been knowing everything. So I've seen different backs. I've seen different types of styles. I've seen all of that, bro. And from my knowledge, I've only played defense my whole life. In Little League, I played middle linebacker. In high school, I played corner. The worst type of back to ever hit is a 6'2", 6'3", 222, 130-pound back, bro. That is the worst shit you could ever hit, bro. That is pain like no man has ever felt, dog. If y'all play defense, y'all would know. I've had so many stingers just off of hitting big-ass backs. And to me, that is way tougher to tackle and have to pick yourself up off the grass, off the turf, every play. Like, damn, bro. Like, I got to hit this man again. Like, bro, just go down. Like, bro, just chill out. I remember my junior year. We played this running back. Hey, I think his name was Brandon. Was about 6'2", 200, bro. When they said that man was injured and was not playing against us, I said, thank God, bro. I said, I'm not trying to hit that. I'm going to try to pause, by the way, pause. I'm going to tell you a little secret right now. With corners. Look up any power backs highlights. That can be Derrick Henry, Ezekiel Elliott, Nick Chubb. Look up any of their highlights. Watch the corner in those videos. The corner's always, 1, engaged in a block, or 2, he's making an effort, but he's trying to look like he's making an effort, but he's diving at the ankles because he really wants no parts of that. I'm going to let you in a little secret right now. We, the corners ourselves, get absolutely pissed off when we have to come up and make a tackle on a big ass back. I'm not going to say 6'2", because even a 5'11", 200-pound back is scary to hit. We used to get pissed off and be like, bro, where the hell are the linebackers? Why aren't y'all filling the gaps fast enough, bro? I should not have to come here and tackle this big-ass man. That is your job. My job is to stop the receiver and stop them from scoring and beating us 50 yards on the field. Y'all got to do this. I don't mind jumping on no dog pile. I don't mind going making noises and shit in the pile with the back. But I'm not here to be coming up and hitting these dudes. That's your job. So we used to get so mad at that. So corners don't like hitting big ass backs, bro. And when you have somebody that's like I don't want the juke move. I want to lower my helmet. I want to lower my head. I want to run through you. Forget making you look stupid. I want to run through you, bro. I want to embarrass you in front of all these people. And I want stingers. I want you to hurt every time you hit me, bro. I want you to be like, I don't want to hit this man anymore. To where it looks like you're literally running out the way when he's running right at you. And that's what these type of backs are. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to take any type of power back before I take a scat back, because scat backs and power backs, if you think about it in the NFL, a lot of running backs, their spans, they said like 3 to 4 years. If your span's 3 to 4 years, why not get the most out of the running back that can really run downhill? Like CMC, for example, CMC, Ezekiel Elliott. Both of those guys, everybody can say damn near left their prime a year or two ago. They both ran their teams into the ground, but look at what Zeke did compared to CMC. You could argue that CMC was the best back in the league, but to me, Zeke was the best back in the league for the first 4 years of the league. For his first 4 years. Because look at the stats that he put up. It's absolutely insane. Leading the league in rushing and stuff. Just being a downhill back, nobody wanted to hit this man. Leaning all head, all shoulder pads into your full-on torso, bro. Nobody wants to deal with that, dog. Nobody does. And I'm not saying scatbacks ain't legit. I'm not saying they ain't cool, because that spin move and stuff, that's all that cool. But I ain't gonna lie, when I was a corner, I used to love hitting scatbacks growing up. I used to love it, because I'm like, bro, ain't nobody worried about you, because I know he's not gonna run through me. So I know that, oh, you're smaller than me. I can come up, I can lay the boomstick. I know I'm not gonna have to drag myself. I used to get up every day. I kid you not, it's like the psych test. I would, before every game, I would look at the running back across the sideline. I'll see how they act. If I seen that you was any type of smaller than me, shorter than me or something, I wouldn't say shorter, because there's some short, thick backs. Pause. But if I seen that you was like stiff smaller than me in general, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's going to be a good game today. I'm going to have a good game today. I didn't have no problem with that. I had no problem with coming up hitting smaller guys. But when you have guys that are like 5'10", 5'11", I just don't want no parts of that. I really don't. So you have... here's what people don't also understand either. Give Derrick Henry his flowers. I understand his stats ain't nowhere near Barry Sanders and stuff, but he's doing shit that y'all ain't never seen, bro. Y'all, besides Eric Dickerson, you ain't never seen no 6'2", 6'3" running back running like no 4'4", 4'3", that looks like he's getting bigger and faster as the game goes on, bro. You're really not. And you got to give him his flowers, bro. And that's why I give him... I used to despise Derrick Henry, but I grew to love him. And after watching him for like the last 2-3 years, I finally came around like, yeah, like... I would put him in my all-time backfield. I really would. That even if he gets hurt like within the next 2 years, I would still put him in my all-time backfield, bro. Because that's just how he is. I put Adrian Peterson back there. We seen him. He almost broke Eric Dickerson's record. You seen what he did to Taylor Gay, I think his name is, or is it Willie Gay, from the Pittsburgh Steelers, bro? How he embarrassed him in front of 70,000 people, ran him over and jumped over, dude, and took that man's spirit away, crushed it, bro. We seen what Eric Dickerson did, bro. 6'2", 6'3", running right by you, running right through you like nothing else mattered. This is like the speed of light. Emmitt Smith jumping over the pile, running through you with the best O-line in football, running right behind it, getting busy, getting crazy, doing crazy work to them defenses, bro. We seen all of that. We seen Sweetness getting dragged down by 500-pound defense. But not 500, but like 300-400 pound defensive linebackers putting his hand in the dirt, talking about I will not go down, just going crazy, bro. So that's why I put him over Barry. Ain't no disrespect to Barry, bro. I mess with you, bro, but I can't put you in my top 5. I see guys doing stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie, that's how I am. That's how I operate. Now, here's where the show really picks up. Top 5 receivers of all time, bro. Top 5 receivers of all time. 1, I gotta go with Randy Moss, 84. Hey, Vikings, or you can go with 81, or you can go with 18. It don't really matter, bro. He's just a GOAT, bro. You literally have a saying after you 20 years, bro, called "You got mossed." We've been saying that for 20 years. Since I was a baby, I've been hearing "You got mossed." 6'4", 6'3", whatever, however tall you want to call him. 4'2" receiver that could beat you in all aspects of his game. Take a slant, 80 yards. Jump over 2-3 DBs with ease, coming down with it just because he's just that man. Taking a punt return back 50, 60 yards. Being your kicker, he can be your kick returner if you really want him to. This is absolutely stunning, bro. The most amazing receiver I've ever seen. Yeah, the man don't got a championship ring. That's on Bill Belichick, bro. You cost my man a ring. You owe my man a championship ring. Call up Eli and tell Eli, yo, give me your ring, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Give me your ring, because Bill Belichick sold mine. That's what I would do. I would tell Eli, give me your ring, bro. That's my ring. I deserve that. That's a different topic for a different day. So you have Moss at 1. Well, I have Moss at 1. At 2, I gotta go T.O. Hey, he started that bully ball. I'm finna take the ball from you. I don't care who you are. I don't care who's in front of me. I'm finna jump over you. I'm finna embarrass you. I'm finna outmuscle you. And I'm finna tell you what I'm finna do. And I'm finna get your popcorn. I'm finna get my popcorn ready, bruh. In front of the crowd. I'm finna get my popcorn ready. Like we say, I love me some meat. Get your popcorn ready, bruh. Cannot be stopped. All aspects of the game. Just crazy. Just getting corners. Crazy work. That's why he had number 2. Here's where the kicker starts getting in right now. Number 3. Julio Jet Jones. Do not do it. Do not do it. Do not leave this freaking video. Do not leave this freaking video right now, all right? Let me explain. All right. So how I do my list is I do it all visual. So like for me, y'all can say Randy Moss and Taylor before my time. Excuse me. I get it. But, like, I literally studied and grew up watching these guys. I didn't really study Jerry Rice like that because I didn't really care to, not to be no disrespectful shit. But, like, I grew up studying Emmitt Smith. Like, I knew he had the best line in football. I watched his documentaries. I watched the Cowboys documentaries. I've watched all this stuff. So, I do it off the eye test. I get it. Jerry Rice, in terms of stats, is damn near the best receiver in the game. He played for 20 years. Same thing where you can argue Larry Fitzgerald did, even though Larry Fitzgerald's not even in my top 8. Yeah, I said it. Y'all just got to be pissed off at me about it. So, I've seen Julio Jones in my own eyes since he came in the league. And the man is just a freaking all-star. This is just a man amongst boys, bro. Can do absolutely everything. Well, I mean, the route technician genius at 6'3", runs a 4.3 40, can stop on a dime at any point of his route. And can jump over anybody and make any catch that he wants to. Just the ability, and not even to mention his teaching skills of a teacher, bro. Y'all don't know. I've seen Julio Jones literally coach up younger stars, like younger guys, and be like, yo, when you see a corner like this, make sure you cut like this, move your head like this, make sure you give the full pick. Like, be like a full-on teacher, bro. So, like, I've seen the full-on genius of Julio Jones, and I could be a little biased. Like, to me, I'm gonna spoil my list right now. Antonio Brown's my 5th receiver on the list. He's better than he's over Calvin Johnson to me. Okay, he is. That's a straight up facts. I hate to bring it to you, but I'm gonna explain that later. But this is why I can't put AB over Julio though. I'm gonna explain that. So you could argue that AB's better than Julio. To me, I'm a diehard Falcons fan. I'm gonna be a little biased. I can't put 84 over 11. I just can't. They both dominated the game for the whole generation. I get it. 10 years, actually. 10 years. Dominated the whole game. I get it, bro. I get it. But here's where I can't put AB over Julio. You got to admit it, bro. On some shit between just me and the people. I'm speaking to the public. This is from the heart, bro. This is from the heart, bro. The man played against the 0-16 Browns twice a year for like 4 years straight, bro. 4 years of playing the worst team in the league twice a year, bro. If Julio did that, that's free lunch. That is free lunch, bro. I promise you, that is free lunch. I don't care what y'all niggas say, bro. I'm sorry for saying that and using my profanity, bro. But I'm finna get pissed off just thinking about it, bro. Because I've seen respect for Julio since I don't know when, bro. I sound like the Chief Keef, dude. I sound like Chief Keef. If I see another person talk shit about Julio Jones, I'm beating their ass. Yeah, I said it. I'm gonna get pissed off just thinking about it, bro. I'm sick and tired of the Julio Jones disrespect, bro. The man, AB, got to play against the 0-16 Browns twice a year for like 4 or 5 years straight with Deshaun Kaiser, bro. Ain't nobody worried about them. Ain't nobody worried about them. I'm being dead honest. And niggas, I keep cussing, but this is how passionate I am about this topic, bro. This is how passionate I am. I bring that shit to the channel, bro. I bring it to the channel, bro, for the people, bro. Here's why, bro. People gonna say, "Oh, Joe Hayden." They had Joe Hayden. What? Joe Hayden? Julio, that is free lunch for Julio Jones, bro. Julio Jones is taking Joe Hayden's lunch money and he's taking it to school every day. He's taking his lunch money to school every day, bro. He's saying, "Joe Hayden, bro, give me your lunch money, bro, every day, every day." And you know why I'm so confident and why I'm saying it like this, bro? Because I've seen Julio Jones take Patrick Peterson's lunch money, bro. I see him take his own lunch money. Look up 2012 in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Patrick Peterson visits Julio Jones, bro. Go tell me Julio Jones did not take that man lunch money, bro. And y'all cannot sit here and tell me that Joe Hayden is better than Prime Pat Pete, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Y'all gonna make me start cussing on my damn stream, bro. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it, bro. Because I get so frustrated, bro. I get so frustrated, bro. You got to play against the 0-16, bro. And I understand it's just one team. I get it, bro. I freaking get it. But it's like, this is why I do not include stats when I include my top 5 receivers, bro. Because there's so much, I was about to cuss again, bro. There's so much stuff that you have to look at and take into consideration. So, for example, like this. I'm a Falcons fan, so I've seen Matt Ryan play since he came in the league. Matt Ryan is a smart quarterback, smart as hell. He does not take no chances. So how he operates is, if Julio Jones has 2 or 3 guys on him, he's not even looking his way. He's not throwing him the ball. That's how he operates. So Ben Roethlisberger and Ben Roethlisberger and Aaron Rodgers, when they have like Devontae Adams and Antonio Brown, they're going to force feed him the football. It don't matter if there's 2 or 3 guys on them. They're going to give him the ball. Whether that be in the red zone, whether that be down the field or not. They're going to feed him. Matt Ryan does not operate like that. That's the same thing while Kyle Pitts had 1 touchdown this past season. Because Kyle Pitts had so many eyes on him, I used to have to say, I would always yell at the TV, bro, just give the athletes a chance. I understand there's 2, 3 guys on him, but just let our guy be better than their guy. And let's just let him go make a play. But he doesn't operate like that. And I don't got no problem with that. I really don't. But that's why Julio Jones got 20, 30 less touchdowns than Antonio Brown. I get it. I really do. And here's the thing, too, that nobody else takes into consideration. Antonio Brown is 5'10", 5'11". I'm not saying he's not a dog, because he's a dog. We've seen 5'10", he fumbled the punt. He really fumbled the punt. That is so crazy. We've seen 5'10", 5'11" receivers that be dogs. I'm not saying he isn't. But be honest with yourselves. Just hear me out. Who's getting more eyes? The 5'10", 5'11" receiver or the 6'3" first rounder that runs a 4.3? Who's getting more eyes and more attention on them? And you let me know if that's a fair enough to rule like Antonio Brown gets more touchdowns than Julio. Because if we being dead honest, bro, in the red zone, they're not throwing one-on-one coverage at Julio Jones. Because why would you? And a lot of people are going to say, look at the Eagles game. I call bullshit. First of all, the man slipped on the route. Let's get one thing straight. He slipped on the route. Second of all, go look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game where he toe tapped in the back of the end zone off a fade route, and go look at what he did at Jimmy Butler in the fade route too. Or not Jimmy Butler, Malcolm Butler. My fault. Go look at what he did to Malcolm Butler. Took his lunch money, bro. Free lunch. Threw a fade route. Took his lunch money and said, "Bro, that is my football, and I'm gonna drag you with the football if I got to. Even if I got to, that's mine. That's his." So that's why I always say we gotta look at everything, bro. That's why Julio Jones don't go one-on-one, and that's why, like, I don't know. That's why I really don't like talking stats when it comes to Julio and AB. They both dominated the game. That's why I got AB at 5 on my list, and this is why I got Jerry Rice at 4. I got Jerry at 4. So this all goes back to I ain't never really seen Jerry play. I ain't really studied Jerry like that. I ain't really watched his film. Like, I know around his team is I know about Roger Craig. I studied Ronnie Lott. I studied Dion, of course. I watched Joe Montana. I watched Steve Young. But if I'm being dead honest, I think Tom Brady and Peyton Manning and Aaron Rodgers are better than those guys anyway. So I don't really watch them like I do the newer guys, if I'm being dead honest. So I got Jerry at 4. All-time great. Leads the league in touchdowns. Played for 20 years. Absolutely phenomenal career. I just can't put him over those 3 because I don't watch Jerry. I didn't watch Jerry like that. And I probably never will, if I'm being dead honest. So then at 5, here's why I have Antonio Brown over Calvin Johnson. I took his flowers away. Let me give him his flowers right back to him. Let me give him his flowers. Like I said earlier about Julio, he dominated the game for 10 years, bro. He was you can argue that he was the number 1 receiver in the league for 10 years, bro. How can you leave him off of your top 5? How? Calvin Johnson didn't play long enough. And I get it, bro. Calvin Johnson had 3 DBs on him in the goal line, 2 DBs on him in the goal line. You can stop his jump ball because he's 6'5", 6'6". He just out-jumped and he ran a 4.3 40. I get all of that, bro. But in terms of longevity, I can't do it. I just can't. Because AB did what he did at 5'10", 5'11", and he dominated for 10 years. For 10 years. And everybody going to say, so why isn't D-Hop in your list? D-Hop, first of all, was never on AB and Julio Jones' level. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. I don't ever want to hear D-Hop in the same breath as Julio Jones. No disrespect to D-Hop, that boy's a dog. Hall of Famer even. But he's not on AB and Julio's level. He's not. So let's cut that out now. I'm going to cut that out now before we start any more chatter, before I read the comments. Why that means D-Hop should be in your shit. No, because he's not on their level, bro. He's on their level. And I don't want to hear that he had 11 quarterbacks before Deshaun Watson. I don't give a damn. He's not Julio Jones and Antonio Brown. And not to mention with Calvin, though, too, the man went 0-16. And that's not his fault. I'm not saying that's entirely his fault. But Julio Jones and the Falcons wasn't really shit. And we never went 0-16. And Julio Jones still did what he had to do. Same thing with Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown, the Steelers was always good. They damn near had their best trio in the league with Le'Veon Bell, Ben Roethlisberger, and AB. But, like, he came from a 6th-round pick and turn that into the best wide receiver of the generation along with Julio Jones. I can't leave him off my top 5. Maybe other people can. I just can't, bro. I feel like that's disrespectful. I got to give him his flowers, bro. Like I said, bro, you got to give current players their flowers, bro. You can't just diss everybody, bro. You can't diss everybody. You got to give current players their flowers. They do what they do. So this is where the next topic changes. Why I'm taking Luke Kuechly over Ray Lewis, bro. And I can already hear the comment section now, bro. You better have a logical explanation of why you're taking Luke Kuechly, who's over the best linebacker of all time, in some other words. Unless your name is Lawrence Taylor. I'm going to tell y'all why. When you think of Ray Lewis, what do you think of? You think of knock someone's helmet off, put him in the dirt, and yeah, they cover at times, but you really think of hard-nosed, smash-mouth football. Got no problem with that. That's how the game was played back then. It was a run-first type of league. You had to stop the run. That's what you build linebackers for. So now in today's game, you bring into the passing era. That's where you got Luke Kuechly and Bobby Wagner's. Well, here's the thing. I'm not saying Ray Lewis can't cover. Let's get this out the way right now. I'm not saying he can't cover. But Luke Kuechly took a coverage linebacker to a different level. And like I said, this comes back to I've seen Ray Lewis play, but I didn't study him like I did Luke. Because Luke Kuechly played in the NFC South. I played against him well, not me personally, but like the Falcons played against him twice a year. So I've seen the football genius firsthand. And then you add stuff like NFL Red Zone, and you add NFL Mic'd Up, and I see, like, with my own eyes, him calling out plays, talking about, yo, if the backer comes out this way, if the back comes out this way, I got the slot wide receiver, I pick up the quarterback, I'm running this play, they're running this play in the red zone, this is how many times they run. Like, when you see that with your own eyes, like the pure genius of Luke Kuechly, bro, I was like, wow, that's phenomenal. I would love to have that on my team rather than a prototypical linebacker. Not to disrespect Ray Lewis. I think he's phenomenal. But I'm taking like guys like Bobby Wagner, Fred Warner, Luke Kuechly before I take guys like Brian Urlacher, Patrick Willis, and Ray Lewis. I just am. Because they can not only cover, but they can stop the run too. I'm not saying they can't hit as hard as those guys, because those guys obviously hit very hard. I'm not going to lie. But when you have guys that can cover sideline to sideline, cover the slot, go run with the running back, call out plays, and like disrupt the whole defense and can make a defense better, I will take that any day of the week. Not saying that Ray Lewis didn't make the team better, because he obviously did. He made everybody better around him. But I just can't. I just see Luke Kuechly as like the standard of like the best linebacker. Like this is like when you think of somebody as like a perfect linebacker, I think of Luke Kuechly with no weaknesses in his game. Can blitz if he wants to off ball, can line up on ball, can cover, run sideline to sideline, do everything. And that's just how I feel. That's why, like, I say you guys got to give young players flowers, bro. I feel like we go around nowadays and don't give these guys flowers. And this is for a different topic for a different day. I have Richard Sherman in my top 5, but I don't have guys like Night Train Lane in my top 5. One, because Night Train Lane didn't have no receiver to guard. I'm not going to lie. If you can name one wide receiver that Night Train Lane guarded, please tell me in the comments. And I guarantee you it's none of the receivers that Richard Sherman has guarded. So, like I said, I have to physically see you. I have to physically study you for me to be more accustomed and for me to put you in my top 5. I've seen Luke Kuechly do this with my own eyes. I've seen the power of Luke Kuechly. I've seen the power of these linebackers with my own eyes. So, I don't want to take nothing from him, and I don't want to take no credit from him. That's how I operate. So now let's get off of that topic. And let's go right into Kyler Murray's fat paycheck. We all know my boy got paid. Okay, one got paid, all right. and it was well deserved. And a lot of people aren't liking that fact. And I understand it because a lot of people have a lot of criticism about Kyler Murray. Yeah, he's 5'9", 5'10". He gets hurt. He tends to crumble during the end of the season. Is he really reliable? We've seen him against the Rams last year when it really mattered, and he crumbled, and he played absolutely terrible. Yeah, I hear you, and I see all of that. Here's my point, though. Kyler Murray, to me, is a top 10, top 11 quarterback in the league right now. I think he's better than Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott just got paid $75 million last year. I think he's better than him. You have to pay these guys top 2, top 3 money, even if they're top 15. Because if all else fails, what are you going to do? Like, if you didn't pay Kyler, what's your next option? What's your plan? You can easily say, oh, just draft another quarterback or just go look for somebody else. I'm going to debunk 2 or 3 of those arguments. You can't just draft another quarterback. First of all, you're risking yourself on a rookie quarterback coming in the best league of all, like in the world. The NFL is the best league in the world. You're risking somebody coming in at 20, 21 years old that's brand new coming into the league where it's already established. Like there's already young QBs established in the game, so you have to compare them like Joe Burrow and like Josh Allen. That's a tall task to handle. And you have to tell them you have to come in and be a top 10, top 15 quarterback. And that's a lot to ask for a young guy. And no, that's no disrespect. I'm not saying they can't do that, but why would you do that when you already have somebody established in Kyler Murray? And the people don't seem to see that. People just think like, no, like F that. Like, just rebuild somebody else. It does not work like that. I'm telling you, it does not always work like that. Like the Falcons right now, we're in a quarterback situation right now. We got to see if anything's going to work out with Desmond Ridder or anything. And I don't mean to change topics, but like you can't just go off of the draft's going to help us find our quarterback. Because are you sure you're going to be even in the lottery to even get that quarterback? Are you sure? Because even if you do have a terrible season, there's going to be other teams tanking and stuff too, just as well. And I don't think the Cardinals want to tank. That team is too good to tank right now. You guys are in win now mode. The Cardinals are in win now. You have AJ Green who needs to win now. D-Hop, even though he just got suspended for 6 games, he needs to win now. JJ Watt needs to win now. These guys are older guys. They don't want to wait 3-4 years for the quarterback to come. They want to win now. And Deshaun Watson just broke the freaking bank. Broke the bank, bro. $230 million guaranteed, and they didn't even think that man was ever going to play football again, damn near. Well, obviously they thought that, but like nobody really thought that. And he hasn't done nothing. Nothing, bro. And that man broke the bank. And I ain't gonna lie, I think Deshaun Watson is better than Kyler Murray. So that might be a different perspective, and that might be a different aspect of it. But you get somebody who you just broke the bank for somebody who's in so much legal trouble, and for somebody that might not be able to even play like his first year. So you got to pay Kyler, bro. You got to. Even if you don't want to, you got to just give it up. And y'all can look at the Rams game and be like, well, what's your excuse for the Rams game? Like, even if we don't have another quarterback or something, like, what's your excuse for the Rams game? You guys got to understand, too, the man went into L.A. without his top receiver. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. I don't like when people say that. He went, and a lot of people are going to say, well, he's an NFL quarterback. You just paid him top 2 money. That's what you paid him to do. Win those games without your best player. Bro, if I'm being dead honest with you, bro, do y'all think y'all think Joe Burrow and the Bengals are going to the Super Bowl without Jamar Chase? No. Does Cooper Kupp and the Rams go to Super Bowl if Cooper Kupp is not there? No. And I'm going to say Matt Stafford. Like I'm saying, I'm doing this off the top of my head, bro. So I'm talking constant. So I'm going to tend to mess up. Deal with it. Do y'all think Matt Stafford and the Rams are going to Super Bowl without Cooper Kupp? No. They're not. Because you need that number 1 security blanket, bro. So you can't just take that away from him and just be like, okay, I expect you to go in there and beat the Super Bowl champs, even though they obviously wasn't champs at the time. Excuse me. Go in there, beat the Super Bowl champs against Jalen Ramsey, who's possibly a top 5 corner of all time, and the number 2 defensive player of all time, without your security blanket in a hostile environment. That's a tough task to ask for. And there's not a lot of quarterbacks on the market either, too, for the Cardinals. So it's like we can just pick somebody up in free agency. Somebody's going to come available. The only reason why Deshaun Watson came available is because he wanted out of Houston and stuff, and that's rarely a case. That's rarely a case where somebody wants out of their situations like, get me out of here, I need to leave from here. That rarely ever happens. and it took a lot for them to get Deshaun Watson out of there. They had to get rid of DeAndre Hopkins. They had to not give him no help. His offensive line had to be terrible. That's why the Browns gave them an arm and leg for Deshaun Watson, because that's a rare occasion that ever happens, bro. That really ever happens. So you can't just go out there looking for a top 10, top 15 quarterback. Those are very hard to come by. But since he got paid, this leads to my next question. What happens to Lamar? What happens to the man that actually did win the MVP in the league? What happens to the man that actually did do something in the league? I think the Harbaugh brothers, well, obviously there's one Harbaugh brother. I think it's Jim. No, it's John. It's Shelly John. I think John needs to get his head out of his ass, bro, and pay my man. Pay him, bro. Because whatever you're doing right now, whatever you're trying to do with Lamar, you're just pissing him off, bro. Give him his money. He deserves it. He does. He really does. And a lot of people are going to say, well, he doesn't have the arm. And what about his playing style? Okay, let me discuss those two things real quick. I get it, but his playing style is reckless. He plays like a running back at quarterback. He takes a lot of hits. He gets nicked and necked. I get it. I understand that completely. But the man is a top 5 quarterback in the league right now. And I don't mean to sound like no racist owner, but get all you can out of him. And if that means giving up a fat paycheck, give it to him, bro. He deserves it. He's put his body on the line for y'all plenty of times. And yeah, he hasn't capitalized on it yet, but at least he brought an MVP. Like I said, Watson broke the bank when he got that $230 million from the Browns. How much do you think Lamar asking for? You got to give him that. He won an MVP. He did way more than Watson ever did. He did. So you gotta swallow your pride and be like, bro, I may not want to give you this money, but I have to. I don't know what's up with owners not wanting to pay players nowadays, bro. I really don't understand it. Because would you rather have that type of player like Lamar leave? Because I'll be more than happy to bring Lamar to ATL. He can come play with Kyle Pitts, and we can really turn that motherfucker up. I don't know what's up with these owners being so hard-headed on not trying to get their players paid. Because if he leaves, what are you going to do then? What are you going to do then? You just changed your whole offense around for Lamar. If you make him unhappy, you better have another Deshaun Watson case on your hands. He's going to be like, I want to leave, bro. You can't mistreat him. You gotta give him everything you want. I understand it's a lot, but when you see guys like Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen and stuff getting everything they ask for, and you BS and not paying them, man, he gonna be pissed off. Especially even if you don't see it, he thinks he's in the conversation with those guys, and I think he is too. I don't think he's that far behind Josh Allen and them. In terms of passing, he's very far behind. But like in terms of like just being a quarterback and an athlete for the team, I don't think he's that far behind those guys. And you gotta give him his money that he deserves. He's called Baby Vic for a reason. I don't ever think he's better than Vic, but he's called Baby Vic for a reason. Pay him. I just don't ever understand that. So I think Lamar should for surely get his money, and I think the Ravens should stop BSing. Simple as that. But that's all I have for today. I actually finished a little fast. I ain't gonna lie. I talk a little too fast, talk a little too early. This is the first episode though. Like I said, we're finna get everything started. We're finna get everything jumping. I got an MCU video on Wednesday taking off. There's gonna be a lot of stuff to discuss about on there on Wednesday. I'm gonna read off that panel. I'm actually gonna post what I'm gonna be talking about for the Marvel channel tomorrow, right after this video drops. Actually, I think I'm gonna drop it like right after this drops. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Just basically getting the swing of things. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying this. Just trying to get my mind flowing. Just trying to have some fun with this. Just trying to see how taking reactions and see how everything is going. But I really enjoyed this. Thank y'all for tuning in and watching this whole video. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm going to be doing more about these and be doing more talks and more conversations about these later. And like I said, man, hit that subscription button, hit that like button. 2 times about to get out of here. Peace.